Today I'm sharing why tallow helps eczema and what surprised us the most when we started using it. So if you've tried countless creams for dry, irritated, eczema-prone skin and still feel stuck, this might shift how you think about skincare. Tallow balm gave our family noticeable surface relief, but the real breakthrough didn't come from tallow balm alone. I'll explain what actually made the biggest difference before we finish. When we first tried tallow, I didn't know what to expect. We started using 100% grass-fed beef tallow as a very simple balm. No complicated recipes, no long ingredient labels. I actually made it myself at home. What we personally noticed first is that dry patches immediately felt much calmer and more protected. Instead of stinging like some lotions can do, it immediately felt soothing. From what I've studied, tallow contains fat-soluble vitamins and fatty acids that are very compatible with our skin's natural oils. Compatibility might explain why it absorbs into the skin so beautifully, instead of just sitting on the surface. But here's the part that a lot of people don't talk about. Even if tallow feels amazing, there's a reason why some people still don't see full relief with their skin just with tallow alone. For us, simplifying and cleaning up our skincare products was step number one, but it wasn't the full solution. And before we get to that, if you're looking for some DIY, non-toxic personal care recipes that are super easy to make, you'll want to check out my free DIY personal care recipes ebook, and it's listed in the description below this video. So why does tallow feel so different on our skin from regular creams? Most conventional moisturizers are water-based and made with plant-based oils. Tallow balm, on the other hand, is fat-based and incredibly simple. Because tallow is nutrient-rich, fat-based, it doesn't need the same additives. Tallow is extremely shelf-stable and there's no water included in tallow balm, so no preservatives are needed. It creates a protective layer in the skin that helps prevent moisture loss, and it's so soothing. And here's something interesting about a lot of commercial products. Sometimes products that we think are moisturizing are actually just masking dryness temporarily. For us, tallow felt like it really supported the skin barrier deeply. But even with the best tallow balm in the world, if something deeper is going on, topical support can only go so far. So tallow can be a beautiful topical support, but it may not be the entire answer. Before we get to that, have you ever tried tallow balm for your skin? And what did you think? I would love to hear your experience, so leave me a comment down below. So if you would like to try tallow balm yourself, it is so easy. You can make it yourself at home with just a couple of ingredients. So you want to start with rendered tallow. It's ideal if it's been purified. I have a whole video where I show that exact process, and I'll link that down below. Preferably 100% grass-fed beef, but any naturally raised beef tallow will also work well. And then once you have your tallow, it's really just a basic ratio of melting that tallow down, and for every 1 cup of melted tallow, you can add a 1/4 cup of a liquid oil. Now the liquid oil amount is optional and it is adjustable. If you're starting off with pretty hard tallow, that 1/4 cup for every 1 cup of tallow is best, but if you're starting with softer tallow, you can reduce the amount of liquid oil, and sometimes if your tallow is quite soft, you can just leave the liquid oil out altogether. But if your tallow is harder and stiffer when it's solidified, having some liquid oil will help keep it softer, easier to spread on the skin, and easier to whip if you'd like to make whipped tallow balm. So all you have to do is just melt your tallow down, add your liquid oil if you're using it, stir it together, and then you can let it solidify. You can pour it straight into your container, like your storage jar at this point, or if you'd like to whip it, you can pour it into a mixing bowl, let it solidify there, and then just mix it into a fluffy balm with a hand mixer. Now, here's where a lot of people actually make a mistake. They start adding a lot of extra ingredients, like things that could contain water or too many essential oils. Introducing ingredients that have water in them can lead to a much shorter shelf life and even mold down the road. And too many essential oils or the wrong types of essential oils can actually irritate the skin more. So I really like to just keep it very simple at first and try just the tallow balm on the skin and see how the skin responds. From there, you can experiment with adding maybe a little bit of very gentle essential oils, like maybe lavender or something like that if you'd like to. For us, tallow balm gave our skin a lot of relief, but it wasn't the thing that actually cleared our skin. So I really do recommend starting simple, using fewer ingredients. That usually leads to less irritation and more clarity about what's going on. And before we get to what actually cleared our skin, if you'd like a collection of DIY home remedy recipes, be sure and check out my free ebook. It's linked down in the description below. Now here's the part that changed everything for us. Tallow gave us surface relief, but when we focused on our gut health, that's when we really saw our skin become clear and stay that way. When we began prioritizing nourishing, nutrient-dense foods, probiotic foods, gentle digestion support, and detox, our skin improved in a way that topical products could never achieve. For our family, the skin issues that we were experiencing seemed to be connected to what was happening internally. When digestion improved, our skin improved too. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm just sharing our personal experience, and I know that everybody's different. But this is why I always say skincare is only one piece of the puzzle. So we found that external care does help, but internal nourishment changes the outcome drastically. So if you're dealing with eczema-prone skin, here's what I would suggest. Don't panic and don't overload your skin. And don't assume your body is broken. There's actually a real process happening inside, and the skin is just a reflection of that. What I learned is that eczema can be yeast actually coming through the skin, and it can point to what's happening on the inside of the body, a microbiome that is imbalanced and yeast overgrowth. The microbiome can become imbalanced when there is an overgrowth of pathogenic and opportunistic flora, like yeasts, and less of the beneficial flora. This can happen for a lot of different reasons, and I have a lot of videos on my channel talking about how our microbiome becomes unbalanced, so I would definitely recommend checking some of those out. But for the sake of just this video, the microbiome being imbalanced is a huge piece of yeast overgrowth. And then, like I mentioned before, our skin is a reflection of what is going on internally. So yeast overgrowth in the body can look like so many different things, but one of the things that it can show up as for some people is skin rashes and itchy, inflamed, irritated skin. With its unique balance of those fat-soluble vitamins and fatty acids that really deeply soothe and hydrate and nourish the skin on the outside, tallow balm can oftentimes bring the best relief when there is that type of a skin irritation. So if you're dealing with something like this, try a simple balm like tallow balm to nourish and protect the skin on the outside. At the same time, consider whether your body might need deeper nourishment on the inside. Our bodies are always doing the best that they can with the resources that they have. And sometimes it needs more support on the inside, not necessarily stronger products on the outside. So simplify your skincare, nourish your body, and observe how things go and adjust as needed. So if you're curious about trying tallow balm, make a small batch at home and try it and see how your skin responds. You can also buy wonderful tallow balm from a lot of great companies. One of my favorite companies that makes beautiful tallow balm is linked down in the description below this video. And if you've only been focusing on the surface so far, think about focusing inward as well. And if you would enjoy having some DIY natural beauty recipes that also use tallow and some other great natural ingredients, you'll want to check out my DIY Natural Beauty Recipes ebook. It's linked down below this video. So now that you know why tallow balm helps eczema, you might be wanting to make your own tallow balm at home, but how do you do that? Maybe you want a full, complete video tutorial on exactly how to make the best tallow balm at home. It all starts by watching this video next here, because when you watch the complete step-by-step process that I share there, it makes what you learned in this video so much more powerful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!